Berry Lab is a place where anyone can create just about anything they can dream up. Our technologies are vital to this process, but some fall back into the unknown. Resin printing was one of those unfortunate technologies that was launched backwards into obscurity due to its intimidating space, complicated processes, and less than safe practices. There were many problems with the space. First, it was quite awkward to use. The shelves were at strange heights, leaving the resin printers at either below waist height or above shoulder height. Second, the tools used for the printing processes were scattered and hard to find. Sometimes, to find a tool, a user would have to search through 3 or 4 different boxes, leaving the process complicated and unknown. Finally, there are bottles of open resin in more than a few places, and resin residue all over, making the space sticky and dangerous to those with certain allergies. The bottles of resin were also easily spilled and able to make everything a mess. So how was this fixed? First, the space was solidified into one countertop that is even with the lab tables. The countertop is also the same material as the lab tables, making the space feel more familiar and more inviting. Second, the process has been streamlined. No more does someone have to download a separate slicer, but can bring their prints to a dedicated computer. The process for cleaning the prints has also been streamlined, with a drawer for each process. There is a drawer for each step: removal, cleaning, and curing. Tools for maintenance are kept in a different cabinet, allowing for easy access to whatever tools are needed. These changes allow for easier access to the space and a more inviting reputation within the lab. So what do these changes allow for? First, it brings awareness to all who pass by. The space is visible and prominent, allowing for interest to spark once more. Second, the process is less intensive on lab assistants who will be manning the space. Lab assistants will be the on-hand users of this space more than any, so the emphasis is on ease of use for these lovely people. Finally, the process is now much safer, with enforced practices for the lab assistants, including gloves and wiping down things after use. It is my hope that this capstone will help bring back this underused technology of resin printing into familiar use within the lab.